over here, then the environment, and I focus here, then what's here will be clear, like a focus chart, right? But you know why we don't do that. You can have it right here. But you have more, right? So you're not going to focus there. You're not going to focus beyond.
ก็คือตัวทำตัว 3D Focal Distance เนี่ยมันสามารถปรับโฟกัสตัววัตถุที่อยู่ในตัวโลก 3D ได้นะครับถ้าเราทำงานกับตัวจอ LED ถ้าเกิดว่าเราโฟกัสใกล้ๆจอ LED ใช่ไหมครับจะเกิดเมอร์เรย์เกิดขึ้นแต่เราสามารถโฟกัสทะลุเข้าไปในตัวจอ LED ได้เพราะว่าตัวซอฟต์แวร์เนี่ยมันรู้ว่าระยะโฟกัสในโลก 3D เป็นยังไงนะครับ
But in green screen, this is great.
Even if the pixel pitches
นะครับแต่งั้นตัวซอฟต์แวร์มันจะสร้างตัวโคนที่เป็น AR ขึ้นมาจิ้มที่ตัวจุดอ้างอิงนะครับทีเราก็รู้ว่ามันเหลื่อมจากจุด origin ของเราเป็นยังไงเหลื่อมเท่าไหร่เราก็มาปรับค่า cx cy cx คือ center to x cy คือ center to y เราก็ต้องมาปรับว่าค่าเหลื่อมระหว่างค่า cx cy เนี่ยเป็นยังไง
Right. If you want to change the point of origin,
กล้องเนี่ยมันไปถึงตัวไหน For this position we do with the wall right
no, we're just doing it with the point of origin. Same thing, point of origin. That's why. If you shot the wall, or if you want to move it to the wall, you can't use the wall. You got to use the floor, unless you want to raise it up.
okay
So you can do it right below the floor. You can pick it anywhere you want. And then what we do is we pan to the left to bring the point to the right. Right? And so what we've done is we're telling the system, this is how
มาร์กเอาไว้นะครับเมื่อกี้นี้สมมติว่าตอนแรกมันอยู่ตรงกลางเราแพนไปทางซ้ายให้ตัวมาร์กมันอยู่ทางขวาใช่ไหมถ้าค่า verify ของเรามันดีมากเลยมันเหลื่อมน้อยมากเลยไอ้โค้ดเนี่ยจะอยู่กับตัวนี้เลยแต่ถ้ามันเลื่อนมาเราสามารถ adjust มันได้โดยการปรับค่า scale effect ตรงนี้ครับปรับให้มันเข้ามาที่ตรงมาร์กที่เราวางเอาไว้ครับของตัวกล้องมีผลไหมมีผลถ้าเกิดว่าเกิดตั้งไม่ตรงถ้าเกิดค่าโรเกิดขึ้นเนี่ยสมมติว่าตรงเซนเตอร์เนาะ มาร์กอยู่เซนเตอร์พวยมันตรงถ้าเราแพนไปปุ๊บเป็นทางขวาแล้วให้ตัวมาร์กอยู่ทางซ้ายไอตัวมาร์กมันเหลี่ยมไปข้างบนแต่เราแพนไปซ้ายแล้วให้มาร์กอยู่ทางขวาพวยตกมาข้างล่างนั่นคือเราสามารถเข้าใจได้ว่ามันเกิดค่าโรและใน tracking นั่นคือระดับน้ำมันไม่ตรงแล้วเราสามารถไปปรับได้ที่ตัว tracking นะครับที่ตัวค่า offset แล้วก็เข้าไปที่ row offset
ต่ออันนี้ Lens Calibration จะต้องทำเฉพาะของ VT Pro เหรอและอย่างของ Disguise ต้องทำปะ
ของ Disguise ไม่ต้องทำเพราะ Disguise มันมีตัว observation ช่วย
หมายความว่าไม่ต้องใช้เลยก็ได้
ไม่ต้องใช้นี่ก็ได้
So you do the global zoom tweak. You find the center for the virtual lens, so it matches the center of the practical lens. We're going to find from the center the field of view that the camera has. It gives you a lot of starter content that is fantastic. This is a great environment. Right? All free. In camera
All free.
Example, virtual studios. I forget who I heard uses this extensively. Oh, Solent University uses this a lot. So this is all free. Right? And then Marketplace is where you can get
ไอ้
environments
ที่มันออกมา
and
ทำให้เราต้องเดินทางกับแม่งครบมาอย่างเขาเลยว่ามัน
props,
ดีแต่ไอ้
things like that.
เห็น
And
นะ
what's cool,
แค่เปลี่ยนสี
see,
ผมมอง
If you
Design.
check every month, there are free assets to download. It's not very happy right now. Should I just be patient? I really want to push this. It's for purchase. You can buy things or get things for free. There it is. Okay, so they will provide things for free. There's a I forget what the search is for it. No special discounts. There's a place to go where you can see something where all the new free stuff is, and you're not downloading it, you're putting it up in the cloud for your use. Right? There it is. Anyway, so if I want to browse come on, I want to browse environments. Now, anyone can put an environment. It could be little Timmy over in Pattaya who built it. You don't know how good it is, right? So you can get an airplane for $39, for $30. So you can get all these, and then you can pick here how much you want to spend, right? Here's the free ones. Okay, so then you can grab these and then you're yours.
ให้โหลดเล่นนะ
Okay, so now
ลองติดตั้งเลย
my library,
กด
I
เข้าไป
collect
อยู่
things. This is my project available to me right now. These are my things that I captured. Or I think half of these, the Thai students captured when I was here last time. They filled up my thing. This is where, in engine versions, this is where you download the version of Unreal Engine that you want. So you click on that and then you download the version you want. So I have these two versions. So I'm going to launch this. I have this from Blackmagic Ultra Studio HD Mini. So I can take an SDI signal in, HDMI out, I can take reference in. It's a decklink card, right? And then through Thunderbolt, I can bring the signal in, and it behaves like any other system, but only with the power of a laptop. This is fine for doing lens. This is fine for doing small things. If you want to do a lens tweak, this is all you need.
Works on Mac?
ต่อ
I
มัน
don't
เป็น
know.
ไอโว
I think Unreal does. I don't know about
ผ่าน
the
ตัว
plugin.
ธัญบุตร
Okay.
ห้องแบบไม่จิกอะ
This is all, you have a laptop, boom, boom, boom. You got a processor, a GPU that can spit out an image. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new one. I pick film and video events. It's blank. I got to make sure starter content is okay. All this stuff is on your form. If you look at your form under AR guide from yesterday, I'm going to create it. Now it's going to put this in my C drive, in my user drive, under documents in the Unreal Projects folder. That's default. I can change this. I can put it on a USB-C drive, and I can run everything off of this. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and create it. Okay, it disappeared. It's going to come back. Also have another folder called Content Browser. Now, Unreal Engine is very messy. You wind up getting habits. I have a habit. I like to put my content browser at this level. Okay, so this is standard. Now I'm going to add the Mo-sys plugin, right? What the Mo-sys plugin does is make driving a gaming software easier in virtual production. So I'm going to quit, and then 100%. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Can't even see this number.
ตามบอกยังงงเลยตาม
1920 by 1080.
Yes, I will. เกิดอะไรขึ้น
All right. So
บอกโจ
if you go to the Mo-sys website under products, camera tracking, virtual production, you're going to find software, right? There are 5 different levels of the plugin, all right? At the bottom of this page, so you go to the bottom, I get this list of everything the different plugins do. All right. So this one's free on the Unreal Engine Marketplace. It just does LED display.
สเปค
This
ไม่เท่า
one,
กัน
the
นะ
Pro, it doesn't say free, but it is free. It gives you all of this. This is Pro VFX, so that you can get the VFX information that you want for traditional post-production VFX. This you buy, you can buy it and own it, or you can rent it. Or I can go to support.mosys.com. And here, I get the different manuals that we have, both of them. And then I get the downloads. There's also videos on how to do certain things, right? These are put together by James Urin. He is the technical director. He does a pretty good job, but not enough details for me. So he helps you get close, but he doesn't get you across. So then the latest version is 5.3.21. You click on that, it's going to start downloading. What they don't tell you is that you also have to download Bonjour. You download that, it's made by Apple, and it's a printer service, and you get it for Windows. You don't want the SDK version, you don't want this one. You want the print service for Windows. That's all.
โจ
Super simple, pull down, launch it, you're done. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to find my project. Here's my C drive. I go to Documents. Here's Unreal Projects. This is the one I just created. Look, there's no plugins folder. So when I open up the unzipped plugin from Mo-sys that I just downloaded, I'm going to copy it over into the project, and when I launch it, it's going to activate. Now, Bonjour, I already loaded it. The reason why you need it is you won't see the Star Tracker. You won't see the Star Tracker in Unreal Engine. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so this is the order you have to do it in. Do not enable missing yet. You put in, when you're doing the Mo-sys, if you don't have an account, you register. It's free. So I'm going to register. I already know what I get. What's also important is that lens files belong to the account owner. So, if you're going to tweak a lens, you need to, it's going to restart. It's going to ask to restart. There it goes. So, if you're going to tweak a lens, then, and you have the lens file, then you need to open up project, activate it in your account. So, even though this is a brand new empty project, it just takes a little bit of time to open up. Okay, so now I'm going to enable missing, and it's going to want to restart again. How accept? Here we go. Restarting
เฮ้ย
is something
มันมี
you do
MacBook
a
ป่ะ
lot.
เวอร์ชัน MacBook อะ
You'll restart your Star Tracker,
เร็วๆเพราะว่าโหลดเครื่องเราน่าจะ
ignition, your
ช่วงไอ้
ซึ่งเราสเปคมัน
try not to get angry. Easy said. Otherwise, that's not there. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you how to make sure that this is the right kind of project. So, the Mo-sys plugin parameters are set at the very bottom. And we are Mo-sys VP, virtual production. And right here, this tells you what mode you're in. These are the different modes you can run in. Pre-key is for green screen, VFX is for in display or the LED wall. Okay. And then AR is the default. Format tells you your frame rate and your frame size, and it's progressive or inlays. I think we are, what, 50 here? Am I right?
right?
Let me say 50.
50 I interest
59 inlays. 59 or 50?
50
This one here?
no it's correct right.
Okay. So then I'm going to restart. Anytime you make any changes in here, it requires a restart. But get in here. I dare you. And it tells me that I am, my IPv4 address is 10.11.10.89. Okay? So,
And your static is 88.
right. And then this one is what the Star Tracker is going to be sending its information to, the destination. This is not intuitive, it's confusing. It's almost like whatever you think you should do the opposite. Now here, you're going to name the Star Tracker. You can name it whatever you want. We normally name it ST1 for Star Tracker 1, but it could be camera A, camera 1, whatever you want to name it. You know, crane camera, jib camera, whatever you want. Because I know this software has been written, I would feed more than one system at a time. Well, wonder what the port is. Click on this. It tells me the port. Okay. The default is 8001. So now I go back, and if I want to change this, I can click here, I can change it, and say okay. I'm not going to change it, so I'm just going to skip. Protocol standard is standard, the default.
protocol
เป็นแบบนี้เท่านั้น
Turn it on means send it that way, and then these are all off. I don't need to worry about LED. Okay, so now I've got that. Now what about
ที่พี่ใช้อยู่วิธี
the Star Tracker's address under my IP? I think it would have been nicer to put STIP, but anyway, my IP. So what you do is in this window, you type whatever you want.
IP เพิ่มได้เนี่ยของเรา
And remember, these three
เราใช้แค่เดียว
numerics need to match what's on your
อันเดียวที่
IP
คนยิงเข้า
network.
แต่นี่ครับ
No gateway. 255, 255, 255. Okay, this is all right. It says I'm connected. And then once you've done this, you tap apply. Otherwise, it won't work. I don't want to undo this because then I won't be able to see it. But anyway, that's how you do it. You type in your IP address here, hit apply, it pops up here. There we go. So now I've set up with the Star Tracker where I want to look and then how it wants to be recognized. Live link has data but nothing in scene receiving. Add in Mo-sys stage to your scene and in Mo-sys camera live link component selected. Okay, it says because we haven't put a camera in the virtual one. So it doesn't know to what virtual camera to send its information, so it's not going to work yet. Star trackers. This is now looking at my address. Normally it comes up and looks at Wi-Fi address. This is the right address. If there was nothing here, I could type in the IP address 10.11.10.88 and add it, and it would pop up here. These are the different lenses that are on this in this camera setup. We have a Fujinon, so I'm going to go with that. Now, ACAM is what I wrote, so yep, now I'm connected. Optical good. I want to restart the Star Tracker, I could. Is it this one?
beam
Is this one? Right?